Man, oh man, don't we have some stuff to talk about this video. But what's good, YouTube? It's your boy back with another video. Before we get into this big news in college football, if y'all can leave a like, comment, and subscribe, it's free. It only takes like 5-10 seconds to do, and it helps me keep on pushing out these bangers for y'all and just keeps me motivated to keep on going. But yeah, without further ado, let me just stop all this talking. Let's just get right into it. So today we're talking about the one and only Cormani McClain. And if y'all haven't been hearing about this news recently, y'all have been living under a rock. I mean, this is probably the hot topic right now in college football. But if y'all don't know who Cormani McClain is, he's a 6'2 cornerback. He weighs 165 pounds and he came out of Lakeland, Florida. Now, when he was coming out of high school, he was originally committed to the University of Miami. Then he flipped and then he went to play for Colorado and Deion Sanders. Now, this kid had a big future ahead of him. I mean, what cornerback doesn't want to go play for probably one of the best players in ever history, Deion Sanders? Everything was looking great. I mean, they have probably the two best cornerbacks in college right now, Travis Hunter and Cormani McClain. But big things came to a turn. I'm not going to get into it too much because y'all probably done heard about it. But what I've heard is Cormani McClain wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing. I mean, skipping classes, skipping practice. He was hiding in the bathroom at practices just so he can get out of it. I mean, just so many stuff. He just wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. And if you really think Deion Sanders is going to put up with that, I mean, it don't matter who you are. If you're Travis Hunter and he's skipping classes, skipping practice, he's still not going to put up with it. And when he came out of high school, he was a 5-star. And if I'm not mistaken, he was not the top one cornerback that came out of his class. So yeah, basically, I'm not going to talk about too much, like I said. So basically, what happened is, like I said, he was skipping classes. He wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing, skipping practices, all that stuff, and then he entered the transfer portal. And then I saw this today on Twitter, and I'm just going to show y'all a picture of it right fast. So yeah, I hop on Twitter this morning, just see any college football news, and then I see this. I mean, him going to Florida, I mean, it's not 100% yet, but everybody's talking about it and saying he's going to visit their school. I mean, out of all the schools, Florida, I mean, I did not see this coming at all. I didn't even think any D1 coach would even take a chance on him after what all he's done at Colorado. I mean, I thought he would maybe go to a FBS school or a smaller D2 school. I'm not too sure, but I did not see him going to Florida or any D1 school. Now, I'm not saying he's a bad player. I mean, he literally came out of high school as a 5-star recruit. And if you go to D1, like every coach says, school comes first. It don't matter if you're a 5-star, 4-star. It does not matter. You don't have no special treatment just because you're a high recruited player. You have to put school first. And before I saw the Florida thing, I saw this article too. It's saying like schools are interested in them, like Georgia, Oklahoma, Texas, LSU, USC, and Oregon, which I heard all of that was just fake news, just people were spreading it around. And especially Georgia, LSU, and Texas, like them are high ranked schools. And like, I feel like none of them coaches would put up with what he's done at Colorado. And a few days ago, he just signed with an agent. I'm about to pop up a photo here. And he said, excited to share that I officially signed with Distributive Sports. This will allow me to focus 100% of my time and energy on football. Which, to be honest, man, you should have been focused 100% on football way before you even got to the school. And to be honest, I feel like just signing with an agent is like 100% not even worth his time, or I don't know why he even did that. But like I said, he's not a bad player, and I'm not hating on him at all. Like if you just go to a D1 school or any D2, D3, it don't matter. You still gotta keep your grades up. You gotta show up. You gotta participate. Show the coaches that you're a leader. And I just feel like he's a little bit over his head, and he just got to get right. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to show y'all this, but I saw this today also. It says word is Florida has 0 scholarships and Cormani will be a walk-on, which I think this is true. And I saw some other Florida fans saying they would take him as a walk-on just because he was a 5-star and he's a good, decent player. But if he don't if he don't show up to his classes and show up to practice and stop going to the bathroom in the middle of practices and try to skip it, he's not going to go to any school, and no coaches would want him. I mean, this dude has literally all the talent in the world, and he's just going to ruin it by just being pure out lazy. I mean, I bet any of y'all can agree with me on this. If I was a 3, 4, 5-star whatever going to a school, like, and I was committed to him, I would show up to every class on time. I would show up to every practice. I would do anything the coach tells me to do to just stay on the team and show him that I'm a leader. Just put this in perspective. If I was a Florida head coach, I definitely wouldn't have went for him, just because all the stuff that happened at Colorado with him. I mean, if he's not going to show up to practice or classes, I mean, I get taking a chance on him, but I wouldn't even bother just to take the chance on him because what he's done already. I mean, I can kind of see where the Florida coach is coming from, I guess, because last season they had a tough year. I mean, I forgot the record, but I'm pretty sure it was definitely a losing record, and they're trying to get back to where they was a long time ago, winning every other game. But I think they wouldn't probably even win 7 to 8 games next year. But yeah, y'all boys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. Like I said, I'm not hating on him. I hope he has a great career and he gets right on what he's doing, because he just slacked off real bad at Colorado. And to be honest, Deion Sanders is probably one of the best coaches you can ever have, and he's a good mentor. Just everything about him is just great. I mean, I hope he has a good career and he gets right, like I said. But yeah, let me know what y'all think down below on him going to Florida. And yeah, I hope y'all boys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all boys next time. Peace.